I remember when I started, and throughout the period of President Obasanjo, maize used to sell at about 36 naira. But if you try to find out now, the cost of maize is above 300 naira per kilogram. Same thing with the cost of soya beans, same with groundnut meal, methionine, lysine, all the ingredients that they use in compounding the feeds are very, very expensive. That time, we used to buy a bag of, say, layers match at maybe 360 naira. But now it's 2,500. So you can see that the cost of production is very high, and you cannot be increasing the price of egg at the rate that the cost of feed is going up. Otherwise, people will not be able to buy. And so that's what drove many people out of the business, because the birds will have to eat every day, and if they lay the eggs and you cannot sell the birds, then you have to find money elsewhere to feed them again. And so if you continue to do that, you see that you don't have cash to roll over every time. So, and the customers will want to take advantage of that. They will come to you and say they want to buy on credit. And when you sell on credit, Nigerians, it's very difficult to recover your debts. Most of them are seasonal. Take, for instance, maize. President Obasanjo's regime was able to at least sustain a price regime because of deliberate policy of mopping up the market when during the time of surplus. During the time of surplus. And during that time of scarcity, they will now take it back from the reserve and then they throw it into the market, and they are able to do that. But after President Obasanjo, other governments have not been doing that, so the prices continue to go up and they don't come down. Rainy season like we are in now, people will eat maize, people will be blowing mouth organ, Everywhere you go, you see maize and it's cheap. But dry season, you don't see the maize. So we waste a lot of them. And during the dry season, that's when the price will go up. And you don't find them. If you recollect, the Minister for Agriculture, sometimes, I think it's about 5-6 months ago, said that they were going to import maize. When we have land in abundance and we have farmers that can plant, but when you don't have means of preserving it, they will just go and farm and sell cheaply. So that's why it's not that attractive.
Other forms of protein have also been in the front burner. Poultry meat domestic supply of Nigeria increased from 38,000 tons in 1964 to 301,000 tons in 2013, growing at an average rate of 4.52%. In 2013, eggs domestic supply for Nigeria was 650,000 tons. Eggs domestic supply of Nigeria increased from 86,000 tons in 1964. In the same 2013, fish and seafood domestic supply for the country was 3,601,000 tons. The Nigeria fish and seafood domestic supply fluctuated substantially in recent years. In Oyo State, to boost production, there is a public-private partnership in motion.
This is actually a catfish farm. The Triton Aqua Africa Limited has different locations. In this Onigambari farm, we produce 6,000 tons of African catfish per annum. And this is all sold locally. What you have seen here is the harvest of fish and loading to our customers. The fish goes to various cities in Nigeria. It goes to Lagos, it goes to Abuja, Port Harcourt, Kaduna, cano, and there it is sold live. We have been very fortunate with the Oyo State government. His Excellency the Governor has given us this land of 2,000 hectares for aquaculture production, for poultry and for agriculture. So in this location of 2,000 hectares, we produce currently 6,000 tons of catfish. We also produce 3 million birds of poultry, and we also have plantation of cashew nuts, plantain and cassava here. Going forward, in the next 5 to 8 years, we would like to produce from this location 60,000 tons of catfish, and we plan to produce a poultry also from this location and expand the agri division. We have graduates from the fisheries section working with us as technicians, supervisors and managers. We also employ the 10th grade people who have passed out. We give them training in how to run the manage the ponds, how to do the feeding, how to do the sustainable way of farming African catfish. So in the aqua division alone, we have around 300 people working with us in this location. Apart from that, we have poultry and agri division. The agri division employs another 300 people, poultry division another 200 and odd. So in this location, we give employment to almost 1,000 people from in and around surrounding areas.